What's up, everybody? It is I, Skeletor Jr., back from a impromptu hiatus to not fucking podcasting. I hate when people give you reasons why they didn't do something. Hey, guess what? You just didn't do it. And that's fine. No one hates you. You're not less than. You just didn't do something. No need to give us a spiel. So, I'm practicing what I'm preaching. Haven't been podcasting because I just haven't. But now here I am, and boy do we have a lot to fucking go over. Like the first thing, I'm wearing this Cannibal Corpse shirt. It's always this weird mirror image. I'm wearing this, look at how fucking broad my fucking, oh my god, dude, I'm like the back of an 18-wheeler, just broad, you know? Anyway, I'm wearing this Cannibal Corpse shirt, and whenever I wear this shirt, one of my good friends, Ryan, always goes, you wearing your Cannibal Corpse shirt? You got your Cannibal Corpse shirt on? That's like your favorite shirt, right? And he says it in a way that's just like, hey man, shut the fuck up. Hey man, you wearing your Cannibal Corpse shirt? Yeah. Guess what? And I'm going to be real. I started this podcast to be real, right? So I'm going to be real. I think Cannibal Corpse makes okay music. I know 3 Cannibal Corpse songs by name, and if I hear Hammer Meets Skull or whatever, I think I'll be like, oh, is this Cannibal Corpse? Okay. I just bought the shirt because I like the aesthetic. Let me get you real close on this. I just bought the shirt because I think the dripping blood's cool. There, I said it. I'm taking chances. I don't like Cannibal Corpse that much. I just like the fucking shirt. I like black shirts, and I'm a drop some more Insider Skeletor Jr. intel to my Skeletees. That's you guys. I don't know if you watched episode 1. If you haven't, I was gonna say pause this, but there's no need. Like I didn't leave you on a cliffhanger. Skeletees are what I call my loyal viewers slash listeners. You guys are my Skeletees. I'm gonna drop some more intel for you Skeletees. I wear a lot of black shirts, not because I think I'm Johnny Cash, but because I got hyperhidrosis and I be sweating. You feel me? I be sweating. And if you wear black, guess what? I am perspiring like a hog. I'm perspiring as if I was a pig. And it was July 8th at 2 p.m. on a cloudless sky in fucking Louisiana. That's how much I'm sweating right now. But you can't tell that my pits are wetter than that Twister song. You guys know what Twister song I'm talking about? It's called Wetter. Wetter. I got this cup. Let me see if you can see the title here. I got this cup. It says right. It's just water in here today. I know I did episode 1. I was getting progressively drunker. I'm not drinking this time. It's school night, you know. But I got this cup. It says right from my parents last Christmas, and this is a very thoughtful gift. You know, this is a super thoughtful gift because I think about it sometimes. When I was a kid, I'd be like, "Mom and Dad, I want a Dreamcast. I want a Dreamcast, and I want Sonic Adventure, I just want a Dreamcast, and if you love me, you'll get it for me." And I wake up Christmas morn with a fucking sweet Dreamcast. Life don't really fucking work like that anymore, you know? Dreamcast ran about $300. I can't ask my parents for $300 worth of shit this year, and that's fine because I get gifts that are equally. I'm gonna go online. I love the Sega Dreamcast, but this cup that says right I think it's a better fucking gift because this gift is thoughtful. You know, if you tell your parents, hey, I want a Dreamcast, and they run to Toys R Us, R.I.P. They run to Toys R Us and get you one. That's just showing they have listening skills. If your parents you know, if you were 29 as I was, and they get you a mug that says right, you don't go out and look for this. You come across and you go, oh, this mug says right. That reminds me of our writer's son. And that's a thoughtful gift, and we're going to get that for him. And this means that you were thinking about me. Right now, I'm getting the Dreamcast just means, you know, it seems obligatory. It seems obligatory. This is nice. I prefer thoughtful gifts. It says right, I like it. Shout out Madre and Padre. Shout out Madre and Padre. We have a shit ton to talk about. Let's start at my... I went to Aldi's today because I'm big ballin'. I went to Aldi's today. For those of you who don't know Aldi's, all the Skeletees who are in different states, and I'm not talking about mental states. I'm talking about those imaginary, invisible lines that our forefathers manifested seemingly arbitrarily to denote location. If you're in a different state, you might not know what Aldi's is. Aldi's is it's a bargain grocery store. It's a bargain grocery store. Just to give you a sort of a glimpse into what an Aldi sells, off-brand Doritos. They look. Actually, they don't even look like Doritos. It said something like, I was looking at it. It said something like nacho flavored tortillas, but it was in a triangle. It was in a triangle, a lot like a fucking Dorito is. And I ain't saying Dorito has a patent on triangle chips, but I am saying, hey, it's orange. It looks Dorito-y. So how rude of me. I'm checking my fucking phone. I'm doing a podcast. I ain't gonna do that again. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. But yeah, I was at an Aldi's. They got knockoff Doritos and knockoff Chips Ahoy. I hope this mic... I'm always so mic conscious. I never know if this fucking mic is working. Let me move it closer, because I'd hate to have to redo this whole thing. I ain't gonna redo it. I'm at Aldi's, and fucking... yeah, it's a bargain grocery store, and everyone gets taken down a peg. No matter what air you come in with, oh, you know, you know, it knocks you down. It's the great evener, this Aldi's. I'm in Aldi's, and in Aldi's, there's this thing where if you want to use a shopping cart, you have to put in a quarter. It doesn't take your quarter, but you put in a quarter, and that unlocks the cart. So now you're able to push it about the store and get your bargain pseudo food, and then you can leave. And once you put the key in, you get your quarter back. Bada bing, bada boom. I heard this girl. This is really gonna. I just realized how fucking pointless this story is unless you understand the Aldi shopping cart situation. But going this far, might as well finish. So right, you have to put in a quarter. And it's literally something that no one ever fucking remembers. An astrophysicist with a doctorate in everything is gonna fucking forget the quarter for the cart at Aldi's. And I hear this, and this is why I want a girl. I used to want a son. I used to want a little Adam Jr. I wouldn't name him that. That's, I think, Junior. I think if you name your son Junior or anyone Junior, hey, stop being lazy. Especially if your name is John and you name your son John Jr. First of all, whoever named you, lazy piece of shit. Fuck your mom or your dad. They're lazy as hell. They named you John. Hey, guess what? Super uncreative. Hey, guess what? Did you fail art? Is this too much glare in my fucking glasses? Can I do this like this? But then I won't be able to see. So deal with the fucking glare. I'm going to turn off the camera, because if I turn off the camera, I get caught looking at myself. And ooh boy, do I look good today. But it's not about me. It's about the Skeletees. Tangents. Uh, yeah, I used to want a son to raise and to like teach shit to. Uh, but now, the older I get, the more I'm like, oh, but a daughter could be cool too. And this really solidified the fact that I kind of want a daughter. I was at Aldi's. You need the quarter to get the shopping cart. I'm in Aldi's. I don't have a quarter. I'm no, you know, I'm not. I don't carry around big bills only. No change. I only got hundreds. Sorry, just kidding. I shop at Aldi's. I don't have hundreds. I don't have a quarter, so I'm carrying my basket, and I see this older man with what appears to be his daughter, a little girl, old man. I'm assuming their relationship, and then she goes, "See, if you were so smart, you'd remember the quarter for the cart." And I could have emptied my bank account and gave it to this little girl. Like, hey, here, listen, this is, I'm not even gonna lie to you. This isn't for your college fund. This isn't. Don't use this wisely. This is prize money for fucking obliterating your dad. If you were so smart, you'd remember the quarter. Fucking. Fucking obliterated that man. Sent him to the fucking shadow realm. And I was like, that's why you want a little girl, right? Because they're logical, dude. Girls are logical. Little boys are just, the energy. Whoa, I'm gonna scrape my knees. You know, but these girls will test you. Having a daughter will test you. That's a chess match, right? Because if that was my little girl, she says, "See, Dad, if you were so smart, you'd remember the quarter at Aldi's." Guess what? She put me in checkmate. You know what I would do to get a checkmate? I ain't gonna lose. I ain't gonna lose to my own fucking flesh and blood. You know what I'm gonna do? Hey, Dad, if you were so smart, you would remember the quarter at Aldi's. Queen to E4, checkmate. You know what I would do? I would fucking push her down. I'd push her down, bolt out the door, leave her at Aldi's. See how much being smart, see how, if you're so smart, figure out a way home. Night to R17, game over. You little bitch. That's what I would do. I would not do that. I would not do that, I don't think. Yeah, so I'm at the Aldi's, the one in Wicker Park, on Milwaukee Avenue, and I'm taking that sweet 56 bus. I'm taking the 56 bus. Oh, before that, I gotta go back. I gotta backtrack. I wonder if there's a way, if I do this, that's gonna be really cool, but I wonder if there's a way that when I edit this later, it'll just be me going, my pants are unzipped, how douchey is that? What if I just edited that scene of me doing that for an hour? So it starts off with me telling the Aldi story, and then it's just me doing, but an infinite cut of it. I need to do that if I'm going to do that. That made me really excited. I might just end this shit now and just edit. No, I'm not going to end it now. I'm joking. That would be funny, though. Tangents. Hashtag tangents. When I talk to people about the podcast, they like when I do that. So there it goes. I'm on the 56 bucks going home. I see two people. I'm deciding whether I name them or not. Because this town, Chicago, talks so much, and here I am, the czar of talking. I talk so much, I bought a camera and a microphone to talk in an empty room. This is crazy. You realize what I'm doing is so crazy? There's no one alive. I hope not, Jesus Christ. Oh man, that's how I get fucking views. I die on my podcast. There's no one alive in this room besides me. and I came home today excited to set this shit up and talk to myself. I bought equipment to to talk to talk to myself. That's how lonely I am. Womp. Yeah. So I'm on the 56 bus and I see two people, and these one person's kind of like a pretty substantial figure. Around these Logan Square, Avondale, that sort of circle of people we run in. One person's a large presence. They work for, I don't know, some magazine or some shit, Complex or something, one of those magazines or some shit. And the other person used to be a really big deal. They were a party. I'll talk about that guy. I think they're a guy. I think that's what they. I'll talk about him first. Never liked him. Never liked him. One time on the internet, I posted something. I think it was anti-Trump, and then he came on playing devil's advocate. It wasn't pro-Trump. Let's get that out the way. He wasn't, full-on MAGA hat, right-wing propaganda, calling me a snowflake or some shit. But it was playing devil's advocate. It was more so, well, how do you know this? And I was like, fucking finally. Because I never liked this guy. And I never liked him. One reason was subjective and wrong and a bias. His face is weird to me. Untrustworthy face. Didn't like it. Another reason he hit me up a few times on Facebook with what I can only assume was a pyramid scam. Hey man, you want to make $50 in an hour? And I go, no. And he hit me up a few times with this sort of strange, offer that I'm assuming was some type of scam or something. Didn't like him. But I was an amateur party promoter in college, right? I was hosting some large parties, but it was never what I wanted to do. It was just so I could, get in for free. And I was just like a wild boy. And my friend Cornelius, I will mention him because I love him, and I'm not throwing shade at him or speaking less than favorable about him. He wanted me to promote, so that's what I kind of did for a while. This kid was a promoter, and he had like a big rave following. Anyway, long story short, never liked the guy. One time he posted some devil's advocate shit on Trump, and Trump had just won or something, so it was like not the fucking time for dissenting opinions. You know what I mean? I think that's it. Was dissenting opinion me? I think that's it. It was not the time for objective opinions or anything in objection because it's a tough moment. And that even sounds not great because what I just said was I don't want to hear any opinion that's not mine, and that's shitty because that's not how you grow mentally or as a person. So maybe I'll reevaluate that stance. Anyway, he said some shit. I'm in my feelings. I go, hey man, I've always wanted to fucking eviscerate you verbally. And I fucking did, and I got a bunch of likes, and he didn't even comment back, not even it was all shit. It was all bad. That's, a few years ago. And I've seen him around. I think he lives in the neighborhood. I've seen him around. He's not looking too good. He's not looking too good. And I don't know if life turned out great for him. And that's sort of the reason I'm not mentioning his name. Because if I felt that he was doing great in life, then of course I'd go for him. If I felt that he was doing sort of what I'm doing, and let me clarify, I don't think he's doing good because he's walking around with a scowl and his clothes are sort of old and beat up, and he could just be getting off of work, and maybe I'm sure he's employed. He doesn't seem particularly dirty. He just seems like life kind of gave him a fucking gut punch. He was riding high, and then a fucking gut punch happened, and that shit's a bummer, right? Because even though he wasn't my fucking best friend in the world, You never want to see someone hurting. I don't want to see nobody fucking hurting. I want us all to fucking prosper. I know this life is a fucking thresher of agony, and it throws shit at you left and right, and shit changes, and hearts break, and we get depressed, and it's hard to fucking lift the weight. It's hard to fucking pierce through that burden, and I don't want to see anyone in the throes of discomfort, especially not financial discomfort, especially not emotional discomfort. I don't want to see anyone in the mud, regardless of what uh, uh, government-controlled puppet they voted for or whatever. I don't want to see anyone hurting. I think this guy might be doing not so great, which is why I ain't mentioning his name. I saw him, and I thought about how we were on very similar paths. In fact, he was even probably making more than me promoting. I'm sure he was making more than me promoting. He was making more than me promoting. I think he was like a bigger name in that sort of party scene. And now I've seen him a few times around the neighborhood. He's kind of like walking aimlessly. He walked into Uncharted books. He kind of like peered in, and then he closed the door and kept, or no, he closed the door and then like stood outside for a little bit. And I was like, I don't know. That type of aimlessness, that type of idleness seems off. I don't know. Yeah, but I brought him up just to be like, yo, man, fucking, like, I don't know. It's scary to think about how lives diverge, you know, decisions. Whew. Brought me down. Let me take a sip of a little bit of H2O. That story is a bummer. You guys are like, oh, this is a sad podcast. It's going to get funny. Just you wait and see, motherfucker. So, okay, so the app I use, this app, Logi, this app I use always fucking shuts down on me. However, in the process, I realized I've been doing this for 47 minutes. And that last 10 minutes wasn't funny. So I'm going to bring back the funny. I'm on the bus. I see this person. They've got them sweet gams out, baby. They've got sweet... She's got legs. That was a song. She's got legs. They're just naming body parts that she has. She's got kneecaps and fingers and nose hair. I can't see it, but I know it's there. That's not a part of the song. That's funny, though. How we just objectify and sexualize parts of the body, but not others. Yeah, so I'm looking at this person's legs, and I'm going, oh, sweet. You know, I'm looking at some legs from the bus. I'm covert creeping, baby. That person don't see me. I'm on the bus going this way. They're walking with them sweet gams this way. We're two ships in the night. I'm just one ship's a pervert. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at their legs, and then I realize it's a person, and I don't know if I'm gonna say their name or not. Should I say their name? No, I'm not gonna say their name. They're a person, and I'm looking at their legs, and them legs looking good, and then okay. So also, yes, the weather's nice, but it's not short nice. Guess what? You want to show your ass? Wait a week and a half to be comfortable and do it. I'm sure your butthole is frozen together. Wait a week and a half to wear the short shorts. It's cold. But whatever. And as the bus is passing this person, I want to see them cheeks, right? I want to see them ice cold. I want to see them White Walker cheeks. So I crane my head. I want to see them White Walker cheeks, looking at their butt. Nice. And then I turn around, but as I'm turning around in my periph, I see the guy next to me across the aisle. I see the guy next to me. He also turns around his head. Like we're both looking. We're both two strangers brought together by our perverted tendencies. And I cut in my periph. And then I go, this guy was also just, creeping. And I look at him, and he looks at me. We turn away. And then I go, there's no point in turning away. So I look at him, and he looks at me again, and I just nod. It's not like a creepy, nod. It's like a creepy, it's not, it's still creepy. But I look at him. He looks at me, and I go, and he goes, and I thought that was an interesting moment. Might cut that out. That sounds male gazy. That sounds male gazing. Just checking time here. Not answering any text messages. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while. I'm going to close it out with back to Aldi's before I see these people at Aldi's. Nothing is more humbling than putting something back on the shelf at a bargain store. You know? Nothing's more humbling than looking at your basket and going, do I really need these chocolate chip cookies? And this was my exact story. I put chocolate chip cookies back, bargain store, chocolate chip cookies back on the shelf today. And nothing is more humbling than that. And then I also kind of cheaped out on getting a bag. So when I check out, I'm having to Tetris all of my groceries into my book bag, seeing how they all fit. And everything fits, thank gosh, except for the sour cream. There's nowhere to put the sour cream. So now I'm just carrying sour cream, and that's it. It looks like I didn't buy anything else. It looks like I went into Aldi's. For 45 minutes, and I found the sour cream, and I'm holding the sour cream on my hand, and I'm on the bus with the sour cream on my hand, and I feel so, and this is my own neurosis, but holding it, and it was cold. I'm holding this sour, I'm going to write about this, I think, because it was something super weird about, that's it. Like, what's up with that guy? Why does he just have a tub of sour cream? Is that some type of strange fetish? Is he some type of cream? Is that some type of cream-based sexual pleasure? Yeah, it was fucking weird. And I'm gonna write it because I wish I could, yeah, I'm gonna write about it. We're gonna wrap this up. I've been doing this a while. Time flies when you're talking to yourself. I'm gonna wrap this up with something on Instagram. Think it's dumb. So here we go. And it's the death ping. Okay, so here we have an Instagram hot girl. So just observe her. She's walking. She's got her sweet fashionable shit on. Whatevs. Obviously someone. Hey, guess what? This is a picture. Is it working? Is my thing working? Nope, it's not. Wait, I never remember if this is fucking working or not. It's just, I'm like, I have to go in the matrix. I'll edit this. Right, so it's obvious that someone took this picture. However, look what her caption says. Who are you when no one is watching? But someone took that picture. Who are you when no one is watching? But wait, someone took this picture. Not only did argue with me that maybe no one took this picture. She set it up herself. It was an auto, whatever it is. Then you uploaded it. Someone's watching. Everyone, all of your 7 million followers. I know this. She doesn't have 7 million followers. I know this girl. But still, if you're looking at this, hey, change the caption. Who are you when no one's watching? Her caption might as well said, I'm a black man named Steven. That's how unconnected that image and those words are. I'm riding a bull right now. And no, you're not. Who are you when no one's watching? That's all I got for this episode. As always, thanks for thank you. I did a long time today, and if you sat through it, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much, Skeletees. Be on the lookout. I'm writing a book that I'm really excited about. I think I have a tentative name for it. I ain't gonna tell you just yet, but it's close to being done, babies. It's close to being done, and writing's been good. As always, take care of yourselves. I can't help. I think I'm drawn inherently to sort of despair, and I want to go back to that really, really sad realization I had about this guy I didn't like, but he's kind of fucked up now, and I think he's fucked up now. I don't know, but don't shit. It's hard to say don't let that be you because that seems fucked up too. But also try your best to build support systems because going at this world alone is so fucking hard. Sometimes you gotta put your pride aside. Sometimes you gotta fucking, as corny as this sounds, dude, link up, link arms. You know? Have someone, make sure someone has your back. And also have someone's motherfucking back. That's what the fuck. Have someone's motherfucking back. That's your assignment, Skeletees, this week. Have someone's motherfucking back, because this shit is hard to do alone. See you laters. That's a dumb. I'm not going to end it on that. See you laters. That's so stupid.